Hello, my name is Daniel Scuria-Herman, and today I'll be speaking on the topic of fireworks. Uh, Fireworks in general, not just for July 4th. Had this video come out sooner, it may have been specifically about the 4th, but time marches on. However, I don't think it really matters what time I made this video, since people will find any excuse to set off fireworks. These summer fireworks aren't just limited to this one holiday, nor are they solely relegated to the month of July. In fact, it tends to bleed into both June and August, meaning we get 3 straight months of fireworks. And, well, what's the point? See, I never understood why fireworks are such an ever-present tradition, at least in this country. How come to be patriotic, you have to light up bombs and launch them into the sky? Is it just to fulfill the bombs bursting in air lyric of the Star-Spangled Banner? Or is it even about patriotism at all? Again, do people just want an excuse to make things go boom? I live in a city. I don't live in the heart of America, the countryside with more red states. Blind patriotism isn't really something all too common here, and yet fireworks are still set off every night. I myself, even growing up, didn't even enjoy celebrating this holiday. Sure, I enjoy the history of the Declaration of Independence and all that, and how it took 2 days to get to all the colonies and what have you, but I never got the appeal of sky fire. Sure, I guess it's pretty, but how many times can you watch the same streak of light spread out across the sky? Especially considering that there's limited creativity. Of course, there's fireworks shows outside of just like July 4th or other celebrations like this, but typically on July 4th, there's no like designs in the sky. It's just the same just basic firework design. It's not like the images that show up. That I see the appeal of because that's fancy and whatever. But again, the same colors, the same shape, over and over and over again. Don't people get tired of that? Do people think they're cool for lighting these bombs? Is that how it works? Maybe every time a firework is set off, a bunch of young people gather together, peer pressuring each other into doing these dangerous acts, but none of them actually like it. They only do it because they think the others want to. Continual reinforcement of this tradition that no one would actually enjoy. But that doesn't explain the people who go out to watch the fireworks every 4th. It's the same thing, right? Loud, bright danger. Honestly, a firework in any other context is something that I would try to avoid at all costs, and I technically do. But there are people who flood the parks or the shorelines to get a glimpse of these literal bombs going off. I never understood what joy could be gleaned from that. Of course, I'm not one who's capable of easily deriving joy for a multitude of reasons, but that aside, I can't see the logic in this. What's the point of fireworks? Every year, you'll hear more about injuries around this holiday, football stars blowing off their fingers and ruining their careers, and yet the very next year, we'll do it all over again. I'm not even sure if fireworks are legal in this state, but even if they are, how is that a responsible choice as a government to supply the populace with explosive weapons? The untrained populace, mind you, and all it takes is to aim it slightly wrong or to mistime it, and then someone or multiple someone's lives are ruined permanently. And yet July 4th isn't even the only holiday with fireworks. If we're lucky, the 4th craze will die down around August, but it can even stretch into September. And then last year, for a bunch of weeks of October, people were started setting off Halloween fireworks, and then Thanksgiving fireworks in the next month, and then in the winter holidays, right up until New Year's, in which a plethora of fireworks would get set off again and stretch us into January, where I guess people find their leftover fireworks and set them off, just cuz. At this point, I'd expect Valentine's Day fireworks and St. Patrick's Day fireworks, Easter fireworks. Where does it end? I get it. People enjoy different things, and that's great. That's human. If we all liked the same things and thought the same way, we'd be a computer algorithm. At the end of the day, fireworks just aren't for me, and they aren't something I enjoy. I personally see little gain to going outside, for example, at least in terms of entertainment and revelry. Of course, I'd be perfectly content to going outside to get something, but going outside to go outside never quite clicked with me. And then, of course, I am sensitive to loud sounds, as I tend to get migraines. Given that, fireworks are the bane of my existence. And yet, even acknowledging all of that, all my personal biases against them, I still don't see the point to them, from a logical standpoint. However, that's not to say that this is irrefutable, for this can easily be unraveled from someone who enjoys fireworks for some reason I did not account for. That being said, it is still dreadfully hot out. So that's all from me. But until next time, adieu.